Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Bacon, guys. Welcome to the new channel. Got another reaction cooked up for your entertainment today. This time, we are going to be reacting to what's hiding at the most solitary place on Earth, the deep sea. Guys, so you already know what to do. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the content around it. Comment down below what else you guys want me to react to, and I will check it out. And then on top of that, please go follow my socials. Go follow my TikTok. Go follow my Twitter. And then go follow my main channel, Bacon Bits TV, guys. Appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, so what's hiding in the deep sea? I have no idea, bro. Isn't it like 90% of the ocean still unexplored, 85, something crazy like that? We don't have the technology to get, deep in there to see what's living in there. So who knows? Maybe the aliens, instead of in outer space, they're in the ocean, deep in the ocean. Who knows, guys? That's enough of me talking. Let's get into it. Let's get bacon.
Sometimes the world feels, boring.
In fact, it does.
We've
Yeah.
visited all the remote islands,
Yep.
conquered the Arctic, and penetrated the deepest jungles.
Yeah, we did.
But there is still one place to explore.
We've done a lot.
It's a wet and deadly desert inhabited by mysterious creatures living in total darkness. The deep sea.
Scary.
Let's dive down.
Almost up. Guys, go follow his channel. If you enjoy this content, go follow him, give him a like, go subscribe. I'm gonna pin his stuff in the comments below, in the description below, guys. So yeah, just go give him some love.
When we look at the sheer scale of the Earth's oceans, it's hard to believe that less than 2% of all biomass on Earth lives here. And of that small percentage, around 90% is located close to the surface in the first 200 meters. This is where we begin our journey. Here, light can still penetrate the water, which allows photosynthesis to occur. Phytoplankton, trillions and trillions of single-celled algae and bacteria make up the foundation of the ocean's ecosystem, and they're consumed by bigger plankton who are consumed by other species.
Yep.
The seafloor at this depth is akin to the Amazon rainforest and is often covered with coral reefs, algae and other sea plants that are home to a plethora of sea animals. So far, we've focused most of our attention on this comparatively pleasant environment where we fish, swim, pollute, and do science.
Oh, we definitely pollute. Look at this. There's a piano in the water, for Christ's sake. So we definitely do a lot of polluting, man. A lot of our oceans are polluted. I know that they did that. I forget what it's called, but pretty much they try to clean the ocean. They got these receptors, these big boats and stuff to go clean the ocean, and they've been trying to clean the Great Pacific garbage patch. They've been trying to clean that, and then go to the countries where the most pollution occurs and try to stop it from occurring, try to stop it from getting into the oceans to begin with. So they've been doing all that stuff. I don't know. I don't have any updates on you, but that's all I know so far. But we definitely do pollute the shit out of these oceans, man, which is not good. We need to take care of the earth instead of destroying it. Let's go.
So, let's dive deeper.
Let's go.
Moving from familiar coastal waters into deeper, more remote waters, we eventually reach the edge of the continental shelf, where we're confronted with the continental slope, the long descent down to the deep sea. With every additional meter of water, light fades drastically, which means there are basically no more plants, and the seemingly steep continental slope begins to remind us of the surface of the moon.
Going down, dude.
Looking out, we're faced by what seems to be endless open water. Let's leave the slope behind us and enter what's known as the Twilight Zone, the portal to the deep sea.
That's sketchy, man.
As we sink down further, the water pressure rises to deadly levels. The deepest scuba dive ever came in at 332 meters. At that depth, the pressure is like having 200 cars stacked on top of you.
Imagine that.
Yet we've only completed 3% of our journey.
Look at that. That's crazy. Only 3% of the journey has been completed, man.
Top of
and
you. Yet we've only...
Look at you right here. Look how much more there is to complete, dude. Holy. No wonder why the ocean's so unexplored, because that's just crazy, man. Maybe, like I said, maybe the aliens are deep in the ocean. Maybe they're in Atlantis. Maybe Atlantis is really real, and that's where the aliens are hiding out, in Atlantis. with the mer people, the mer folks, the mermen and mer women.
We completed 3% of our journey. While this region seems pretty grim, many fish and other animals actually spend at least half their lives down here.
Yeah, that's crazy
During
too.
the day, it's a good place to rest and recover, hidden from predators in the vast, dark waters. At night, they can travel more safely into shallower zones to feed in the food-rich surface waters. In this transition zone between twilight and darkness, light becomes a powerful tool. Over 90% of the species indigenous to this deep environment use bioluminescence chemicals to create light. They do so as camouflage against the very faint sunlight, to send signals to potential mates, or to confuse and scare attackers. Or they use light to hunt. Another tool for survival in the dark is teamwork. At around 700
Teamwork makes
meters,
the dream work,
we
baby.
encounter a colony of siphonophores. They can be up to 50 meters in length, but are only as wide as a broomstick.
What is that, bro?
To attract prey, a colony creates a tragically beautiful bright blue or red light and deploys a curtain of tentacles filled with toxic needles that kill anything that comes too close. But most species living down here have to rely on an unlikely resource: marine snow.
The fuck is
White,
that?
flaky stuff that constantly sinks from the surface to the bottom of the ocean. It consists of dead plant or animal parts, fecal matter, shells, sand, or dust. Even though this doesn't sound very tasty, without this crucial resource, life in the deep sea would starve. It's in this area that the most fascinating battles between two unlikely enemies could happen. Sperm whales hunt and attack giant squid the size of a house. While the squid fight back ferociously, they probably don't stand a chance, but they do leave permanent marks on their
I don't know about that, about a squid not standing a chance against a sperm whale. Yeah, sperm whales are big, but dude, some of them squids grow huge, humongous, double the size of the whale, bro. Like, crazy. So, I don't know who's gonna ever win that battle. I'll never ever witness something like that in my life. I really wish I could. That would be crazy, and to be able to capture that would be insane. But that's never gonna happen. But I don't know, man. I don't know who's got the fight. Who's gonna win? The whale or the kraken? Pretty much. I don't know.
killer's skin. As we reach 1,000 meters, deeper than the tallest structure built by humans, we need to be careful. This is the Midnight Zone, a place of utter darkness. A barely explored wet wasteland consisting of nothing but endless black open water.
That's so creepy,
At
bro.
these depths, it's harder for a human to take a swim than to take a walk in space. Finding food down here is really hard, so
real
life
creepy.
had to adapt and become extremely energy efficient. Like the 30-centimeter long vampire squid that floats through the water without motion, with long and slender catching arms extended. They're covered in tiny, stiff hairs which brush food from the water. This saves a lot of energy compared to actively catching food. For carnivorous fish, it's much harder to find food since living prey is quite rare down here. So the hunters have to get a perfect grip on their victim on first strike,
And now,
otherwise it will escape into the dark.
You missed your shot,
Many
bro.
deep-sea predators have several sets of long and deadly teeth. Like the viperfish, which uses its long fangs to trap even large prey and swallow it whole.
That's just mad creepy, dude.
Or the frilled shark with its impressive set of 300 teeth, which are curved backwards to hook their victims in their mouths. We sink further, below the 3,800 mark, as deep as the grave of the Titanic. We are now at abyssal depths.
The abyssal
Here,
depths.
life happens in slow motion.
What the hell's next?
Preserving
Hell?
every last bit of energy is crucial for survival. Everything down here hovers motionless or swims in a slow, elegant fashion. The only time the animals living in this zone move fast is when they have to escape danger. Like the Dumbo octopod paddling with its ear-like fins, or the grenadier's fish with its slow, eel-like tail beats. At 4,000 meters, we finally reach ground again, the abyssal plain. It's covered in grey mud and rocks, dusted with the remains of marine snow, which is consumed by animals like sea cucumbers, shrimp, sea urchins, and sea worms. In some regions of the seafloor, small, dark mineral deposits can be seen. These are manganese nodules. Deep-sea corals and sponges use them to anchor themselves on the bottom of the sea. Though life is sparse on the deep seafloor, even down here there are oases. In the rift valleys, where tectonic plates are splitting apart, magma heats up seawater and creates dark jets of water and minerals as hot as 400 degrees Celsius that form elaborate chimneys and towers. Extremophile bacteria use the minerals to create organic substances that are the basis for unique ecosystems. As we descend further, we reach the deepest point of the abyssal plain at 6,000 meters.
That's crazy. What's after
For most of the
plain?
seafloor, this is as deep as it gets. But if we want to get to the deepest point of the oceans, we're actually only halfway there. Let's enter the Hadal Zone.
Bro, hold on. That is ridiculous how deep the ocean really is, man. It's so scary too because we can't get down there and you don't know what the hell is down there, man. Jaws is down there for real. Fucking the Krakens are down there. Megalodon sirens are down there. All the mythical mother truckers are down there, bro. That's where they're hiding out, yeah, in Atlantis.
The underworld of the sea.
That's insane.
It consists of long, narrow trenches that only make up around 0.25% of the oceans and are among the most extreme environments on Earth.
Like how deep does
Only
it go?
extremophiles exist down here, like the ethereal snailfish that holds the record for the deepest living fish ever seen at around 8,000 meters.
That thing's creepy, bro.
We see spiky and sharp black rocks rush by as we sink down to more than 10,000. Until we reach the final slope, a trench inside the larger Mariana Trench with gently sloping sides that enframe a valley about 1.6 kilometers wide.
It's wild.
This is it. The deepest point, the Challenger Deep, 11,000 meters below the surface. The water pressure here is 1,086 bar. Taking a swim here is like having to balance 1,800 elephants on top of you.
Good luck with that.
But even here, life has found a way to thrive. Next to sea cucumbers, white and light pink amphipods wiggle their way through the water. Their size is astounding. While their shallow water cousins are merely a few centimeters long, the deep sea version can reach up to 30 centimeters. And there are other things floating elegantly through the water. Plastic bags that were found by scientists in 2018. Even the remotest place on Earth is not safe from human influence.
Yeah, just go figure. The deepest part of the ocean that you can get to has plastic bags and human waste floating around in it. Go figure. Humans we ruin everything, man. Can never have anything nice because we just create and destroy. That's crazy.
There's nothing left to do now, and our oxygen is running out, so we begin our ascent.
Now we go all the way back up. But you're gonna get eaten now. That's so
After
insane.
hours of traveling through dark nothingness, we finally see a glimpse of light. We arrive back at a calm surface. The oceans are so deep.
Yeah,
There is
no shit.
so much of them. We owe it to ourselves and to our descendants to preserve them as well as we can.
I agree.
There are still so many wondrous things left to be discovered.
Yeah, I agree. We definitely need to preserve our planet, preserve our oceans, man. Make it last as long as possible and just clean our planet. Stop destroying it. Stop, you know what I'm saying, polluting it, and just start cleaning it, man. Not only for us, but for the animals. They were here before us. We just came out of nowhere and started just, like I said, just building and destroying shit, man. It's not cool. Anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. I appreciate every single one of you. If you are still here rocking me till the end, definitely appreciate you. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Comment down below what else y'all want me to react to, and I will get to it. No matter what it is, I will get to it, guys. Until then, I'm out. See you in the next one. Stay crispy.